Hey everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. My name's Jonathan, I make luxury videos, unboxings, and reviews, and today's video I'm sharing with you my very first Goyard purchase, so let's get into it. So before I get started with today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help my channel grow. I make videos every Friday on luxury content, men's style, luxury unboxings, you name it, it's here on this channel. So if you like that kind of content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to see my very first Goyard purchase, then keep on watching. So a little bit of backstory, you actually can't go about purchasing Goyard here in Canada. We unfortunately don't have any boutiques readily available for us. There is actually a couple of them in the United States and the rest are over at, in Europe. And you actually can't go purchase Goyard online. So what I was able to do is I was able to go and check on their website. They do have a section where you're able to place orders online, and then it'll send you, somebody will get back to you within 24 hours. So I went through that process. I went through it, put my email address, my name, what I'm potentially looking for, and a sales associate from the New York City location actually got back to me within less than 24 hours. So she was able to give me prices all in US dollars, and she kind of like walked me through how to go about making a purchase. So she said that the payments will have to be made by wire transfer. There is a $90 fee associated with shipping items from the United States to Canada, so keep that in mind. As well as she said that they won't be charging any New York State tax. However, we will be subjected to Canadian sales tax here as well as duties. So justifying it and adding up all the numbers for me to purchase a SLG from Goyard, it wasn't feasible at the time. And so I wasn't sure if I was ready to fully commit. So I went over to the pre-loved market and lo and behold, somebody from the luxury group that I do moderate was selling a really good condition Goyard piece. So I reached out to her, messaged her, asked her how much it is, how she got it, all the stuff. And she was able to send me all the photos and stuff like that. And I felt really in love and I was really happy with it. So I ended up picking up this piece. And so I am super excited to show you. So let's get into the reveal. So the piece that I did get was this little guy right here. So this is one of their pouches that does come with their tote bags. So similar to the St. Louis tote, which is probably the most famous tote from Goyard. This is a similar pouch to it, however, it is a little bit smaller. So this pouch actually does belong to the Anjou Tote Mini, and this is in the navy blue colorway. And the difference between this one and the one from the St. Louis tote is this one is actually a little bit smaller. And I actually prefer this one over the St. Louis one, just because this one is kind of reminds me of like my pocket organizer, but with a button closure because it does have a pocket on the back. So going over some of the details. So this is in the Goyard canvas, and fun fact about the Goyard canvas is this is actually like painted on compared to the Louis Vuitton canvas where it's coated. This one is actually like fully painted. Each of the dots on the chevron is like painted by hand or probably machine painted right now, but before historically these were painted by hand. It does come with silver hardware. It does have a silver button closure over here, as well as a silver D-ring on the back. So this unfortunately did not come with the leather strap, which is totally fine. I don't actually plan on attaching a strap to it at all. I just use this as like a mini wallet for when I'm going out, just because I've been using my pocket organizer from Louis Vuitton for quite some time. I wanted a little bit of a change, so this works well. And so in the back compartment, you do have that pocket where I do keep my predominant card, similar to the pocket organizer by Louis Vuitton. That's why I absolutely love this piece. I wanted to make sure that a card fit in here because I honestly use the back part of my Louis Vuitton pocket organizer like all the time. So it does come with a compartment here, and then inside, opening it up, you do have like a leather piece over here, and it is very, very soft, I have to admit. And it does say Goyard Paris, made in France. And then you do get one more big compartment here where I keep majority of my cards, my other like receipts and potentially cash. And one thing that I do like about this is that I can store coins in here if I wanted to. The one thing that the pocket organizer was missing from Louis Vuitton was a section to put your coins. Granted, I don't necessarily keep coins with me, so this wasn't a huge deal breaker in my opinion, but it honestly, it's great to have. I'm not gonna lie. And you do get this like canvas material here. So unlike Louis Vuitton, the Goyard canvas pieces are not lined with anything. It's just raw canvas. So it is a lot more flimsier compared to the Louis Vuitton. I will do a quick comparison towards the end of the video between like the Louis Vuitton canvas and the Goyard canvas. But this is just like what I've noticed right off the bat. When I did get this piece, it did feel a little bit more flimsier compared to the Louis Vuitton one. But honestly, it is in great shape. I absolutely love this piece. She honestly did not use this at all, like I mentioned, and it looks brand spanking new. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to wear over time. But yeah, honestly, like this is absolutely amazing. I think it could fit like a ton of cards in here. Probably it's like a really huge competitor in my opinion to like the key pouch, but there is just no keychain attached to it. But you can fit like a ton. So if I were to take this out, you do have, like I said, like a huge compartment here where you can fit your coins. And then honestly, like you can't put anything here. This is just where the flap is for the button closure. But like I said, this is like a lot more malleable compared to the Louis Vuitton canvas. And I absolutely love it. The stitching looks amazing. And it's just, I have no complaints right now. And I'm excited to see how this is going to wear over time. Okay, so I did get my Louis Vuitton pocket organizer just so I can do like a quick comparison about the canvas. So you'll be able to notice instantly between the Goyard and the Louis Vuitton canvas is the Louis Vuitton canvas has a lot more pebbling. If you can notice, it does look a lot more textured compared to the Goyard one. However, one thing that I do love about the Goyard one is it feels a lot more smoother compared to the Louis Vuitton one. And granted, I did use this for quite some time, so it has softened up over time. But when you initially get a Louis Vuitton piece, it is a little bit more stiffer just because you have to let the canvas get worn in a little bit. But the Goyard one, I feel as though it's already like really loose and very malleable compared to the Louis Vuitton. The only thing that I am curious to see is with Louis Vuitton canvas, which I've known and I've purchased through and through over and over again, is I hardly see any wear on any of my canvas pieces from Louis Vuitton just because it has that coated lining to it. So I'm curious to see how this is going to wear over time. When I was doing research on this, on the Goyard canvas, people do say that the paint does chip off, which is understandable because there is no lining to it or there is no covering on it. So you will be able to see a lot more wear and tear on the Goyard canvas compared to the Louis Vuitton. But I'm curious to see like how well or it'll sustain compared to Louis Vuitton canvas. As you might be aware, I am trying to find another luxury brand that offers something similar to Louis Vuitton canvas that I could potentially feel safer purchasing, just because I'm not a leather person at all. I really don't like the look of worn leather. So I've been trying to find out what kind of canvas that I could go and purchase that would be similar to the Louis Vuitton one. And Goyard honestly seems to be like the number one for me, just because I'm not really a huge Gucci fan. I know they do have a coated canvas, but I'm just not like overly excited about it compared to the Goyard or the Louis Vuitton. And one thing that I really do like about the Goyard one, it is very, very understated. If you don't know what the chevron print is, you won't necessarily know that it's Goyard. Compared to the Louis Vuitton, like the checkerboard pattern, the monogram print is very like saturated and a lot of people wear it. And so this Goyard pattern does give me a little bit more of uniqueness compared to having a monogram or having a damier pattern from Louis Vuitton. So that's one thing that I do like about it. So like if you know, you know kind of thing. And with Dior, I'm debating and I'm probably going to purchase something from Dior just because I like their oblique pattern, and I know that that's what Dior's canvas is. The only thing that I'm really, really hesitant about purchasing from Dior is the fact that it is like a stitched canvas. So I'm really curious to see how well that canvas holds up. I've read so many reviews, or I've watched so many reviews on YouTube, and it's honestly like 50-50. Some people have great experience, some people don't have great experience. But for me, Dior SLGs are really expensive, and I'd rather put that $800-900 from an SLG towards a handbag. And granted, I actually don't think I mentioned the price. I actually was able to score this piece for $200 Canadian. My friend, or one of my members from the luxury group, did hook me up. She did offer me this at a really great price. And so I'm really happy about it. So I'm curious to see how this is going to work. If this does work in my lifestyle, I definitely do have my eye on a Goyard bag. I just need to justify the purchase price just because there's a lot of taxes and there is a lot of duties on it. But if this is a great competitor to the Louis Vuitton canvas, then I definitely think I'm going to be pulling the trigger on purchasing a Goyard bag. Just that way I have something unique in my collection, because honestly, I see so many people unboxing Louis Vuitton. I see so many people rocking like Gucci and all these other brands. I hardly see anybody rock Goyard. And honestly, like I don't see what's their issue. I think Goyard so far has been great. The stitching on this looks amazing. And I'm just happy to use this piece. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. And question of the day is, out of all the luxury designers, what canvas do you think is the best? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.